When you do a dash and buffer an option at frame 5 or later, the option will come out at frame 15 of your dash every time. This applies to both forward and back dashes. But with backdashing, you may want to get away from the opponent and still buffer an attack in the direction you were facing. The only option that works is forward tilt. Up tilts, down tilts, and jabs will keep you facing the wrong way. You can do a backdash, tilt up backward to do a pivot on frame 22, and input a tilt attack on frame 23. However, this is 8 to 9 frames slower, further away from the opponent, and requires a frame-perfect tilt input after the pivot. But there is a way to buffer frame-perfect up and down tilts out of a backdash on frame 15 that lets you face the opponent. They're called buffered reverse tilts. You do a backdash, then immediately tilt up back or down back in the opposite direction at very specific angles, then press attack. When I say specific angles, I mean just 1 to 2 degrees off from the diagonal notches on the GameCube controller. This tech won't work if you use the notches, as you'll do a forward tilt instead. You don't necessarily have to use a backdash, as this tech works in any scenario. Another great use case is out of spot dodge cancel. You can spot dodge and immediately buffer a reverse tilt. You can also turn away from the opponent with this tech if your up or down tilt hits behind you. This tech also works great out of a parry, as you can quickly punish aerial multi-hits that you couldn't otherwise. Buffered reverse down tilts also work well out of fast fall, including double fast falls, which I talked about in a previous video. When you do a fast fall aerial, just tilt the left stick at the same downward angle as when you do a reverse down tilt, and then do a C-stick aerial. When you hit the ground, buffer the down tilt while still holding the diagonal down input. If the opponent is at low percent, this can work great as a combo. I should also mention that you can use the C-stick to do buffered reverse tilts too. Just tilt the C-stick at the same angles that you would tilt the left stick, and it should work. Finally, you don't need to worry about this tech for characters with auto turnaround, as they'll always face the opponent in 1v1s.